Disclaimer.
Oh, it smells like basic bitch in here, doesn't it? I'm gonna show you exactly how to not be a basic bitch, but a complex bitch that stands out and it's quirkier than anyone else. Okay, let's read it together, shall we? Here's other girls. Look, they have hair. Yuck, disgusting. They have shirts, and they have pants and phones, and one giant shoe. Oh, outrageous. They disgust me. Here is me. I also have hair. I have a dark shirt, and I have a different phone case and pants, and also one giant shoe for some reason. You see, all women have one gigantic foot.
That's what brings us together, baby. Good evening. Laddies, lasses, and lasses, welcome to the Click You Smell. Astounding today, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Today we are doing something absolutely gorgeous. We are going to look at r/NotLikeOtherGirls, and indeed we are very unique and quirky on this channel, XD. So hope you're here for this as much as I enjoy having you here. Enjoy these memes. Mwah. Oh, so amazing. Why does my hair look like that? Maybe I should put the wig back on.
Starts crying. Sees a motorcycle, thinks, goes over and hotwires it, drives off. That's it, yeah. Like a true quirky girl, I outrun my sadness on a stolen motorcycle.
I don't think this video is a good role model for, like, anyone.
I like your makeup. Thanks. I like your hair.
Because around these parts, we don't take kindly to pitting women against each other. I agree with Goth Cowboy Lady.
About to play some PS4. I am not your typical girl. Look, here's a controller. PS4. It's an Xbox controller. You make the puppy cry. Why do you have to be so quirky, XD?
You make the puppies cry.
Good women still exist, but our stomachs are not flat and we talk back.
What? Who's claiming? Wait a second. Who's claiming the opposite?
Other girls in Dubai. High heels, fancy dresses, makeup. Oh, my wife. Living her best life in a t-shirt. Why are you filming me wearing a shirt? You're embarrassing me.
I thought it was going to be something like, at least remotely interesting. It was like hyped up to such an extent that it's just wearing a shirt.
I have so many beauty products, my bag is packed. What's in your bag? Sticks and shite. Why? They're pretty.
Okay, but
like, this is so me though. Oh my god, wait. When I go for walks with my girl and stuff, I always pick up a lot of rocks because they're very shiny and stuff. I even used to do that as a small child. I remember my dad told me a story where I would pack my stroller full of rocks that I liked. And I would have people roll it home for me. Like kilos and kilos of rocks.
I still have drawers full of rocks and stuff. Volcanic rocks are cool. Don't diss my volcanic rocks.
The radical buzzard of discourse. I used to cringe so hard at my I am not like other girls face until I realized that most girls have this face, and what we actually mean is that I'm not a thoughtless one-dimensional caricature of makeup and boobs, which is all I've been taught to believe girls are. How can women be viewed so poorly that little girls everywhere all think they're unique just for having independent thoughts and interests?
It took me 10 to 15 years to accept the fact that I do, in fact, love the color pink, skirts, high heels, makeup, and getting my nails done. And it doesn't distract from who I am as a person. Indeed, I think that's beautiful. What? Oh god, it's getting hot. I think that is absolutely beautiful. And I think stuff like this also points it out so nicely. Subreddits like this very much highlight when things like this get turned into a sense of superiority or an excuse to crap on other people, which it shouldn't be. Like, if you like the color black or pink or style yourself in any way, that is perfectly fine. We should all strive for being happy and being comfortable with who we are, and that should be encouraged no matter what that is. So, yeah, indeed. Just don't turn into pooping on other people. That's disgusting.
Me trying to be like the other girls.
My pee-pee. Oh, yes, indeed. We got the whole package around here, if I may say so myself. And I do. Alice Roosevelt with her dog Leo. She smoked cigarettes in public, chewed gum, placed bets with bookies, rode in cars with men.
Oh, outrageous!
Stayed out late partying and kept a pet snake named Emily Spinash, who she often wore wrapped around one arm and took to parties. Her father, President Theodore Roosevelt, once said of her, "I can either run the country or I can attend to Alice, but I cannot possibly do both." 1902. This sounds really fun though. Can I have a snack that's like fuzzy and has the same kind of soft fluff as a puppy. I swear to God, I'm gonna end up becoming a mad scientist who makes the equivalent of Jurassic Park, but instead I just have all the weird crossbreed creatures that I think would be cute. It's gonna be little emotional support demons, it's gonna be land sharks, fussy snakes. It's gonna be beautiful! It's gonna be beautiful, I don't care. If it has grave consequences, it will be worth it. Man, I can just feel my villain arc and I'm not even upset about it.
A message for women who don't shave their underarms. It is not smexy. It's not empowering. It is nasty. Stop trying to be a man. You're not one. And if you have hairy pits, you're never gonna land one.
What do you mean underarms? Like this? There's no... What are you talking about? Or maybe I'm getting it confused, but also like, I think the whole thing about this kind of stuff is so weird. Why do you feel the need to shame someone else for their choices in grooming themselves? Like, it should be your personal choice, like what you're comfortable with doing. Sometimes I like to shave stuff because it's smooth and nice and it's not itchy. Sometimes I don't. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. Why do you feel the need to create like a war zone over this? It's just hair.
I hate when guys say,
"Oh my God, you're so funny. I love your jokes. You're so interesting, blah, 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 blah."
like, you only like me for my personality. What about my giant tits?
I do love myself a little bit of boobalicious humor, a little now and then.
They all dream to be like Elastigirl, mom with a great body. But I dream to be like Edna Mode, millionaire aunt with style.
I could be a millionaire aunt with style? What?
Make sure you knock up the woman before she turns 25. Late teens to 25 is the prime age that your wife or your girlfriend needs to have your seeds in her and produce offspring. It's the healthiest way forward. I would suggest any age over 30 off limits. Find yourself a young, fertile woman who is up for the job.
The choice
Otherwise,
of
there
wording
could
is
be
very
problems
uncomfortable.
associated with this. Plus, generally, she'll be looking better. Her skin will be more youthful, and so you'll be more switched on and you'll get more seeds. More likely to make her have this beautiful baby of yours.
Well, thank you very much, Andrelina Tate. Jesus. Netflix viewers left feeling sick to my stomach over dark and twisted true crime series Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer series.
These viewers clearly know nothing about him and his crimes beforehand. Lol. Jeff's always been my favorite serial killer. Look at me, I am a quirky girl, cause you have tier lists of like bands and boys. Disgusting. I have a tier list of murderous individuals because I'm very quirky and dark, just like the inside of my butt.
Why are you bragging on Twitter about like your favorite murderers? Like, putting the word favorite and murderer in the same sentence is a little bit odd. Maybe like your favorite mystery. That could be a different thing, you know? That's like a bit of storytelling or like detective story or like movie series or whatever. But like, this is weird, man.
Why I don't fit in this generation. I read my Bible every morning. I don't say curse words. I'll ask God if the boy is right for me or not.
And he replies, I suppose.
I am homeschooled. I spend most of my time in prayer because that's my safe space.
Most of your time... Wait, so you have about 16 hours a day you're awake during a day, and you say you spend more than 8 of those hours praying? That's a very different schedule.
And I only listen to Christian music. Are you the same as me? And then here's a song that says, "Don't fit in this current generation." Is that a song?
That's a super specific song title. I mean, I always think with these kind of things, like live and let live and be comfortable with you want to do, but there's always like this sense of superiority around it that I don't like. Hi, I am Blorp and I'm extremely unpopular, lol. Poopy girls hate me because I am beautiful and genuine and all other girls are poo. And guys hate me because I come in search of friendship in this ugly butt world and the girls don't want me, haha, broken heart. People are offended by me because I'm offended by them first. Sounds like a treat.
I don't understand their ways and therefore refuse to conform to them. This refusal leads me down a continuous path with thorns, but I am led by my God-gifted naivety and I trust my father, which explains why it somehow seems to land me right where I need to be.
Without friends?
I keep my spirit from drowning in the BS with the knowledge that just because I'm the odd one out every time does not mean it's me who needs to get with the program.
You know, there is this old saying, this old slice of wisdom that goes something along the lines of, if it smells like poo wherever you go, maybe it's time to check your shoe. If you meet one butthole in the day, that person is probably the butthole. But if you think every person is a butthole, then maybe you're the butthole.
Me trying to be friends with a group of girls. Look at that. I am a rock, but a different shape rocks. I squeeze in there.
This is such a good meme though, but I think it would fit much better in like when you have no idea what you're doing on the math quiz. So you just try to squeeze answers into the test to maybe get a score that works, you know? Will be so much better. What's this Quirky stuff?
Other girls trying to flirt and impress him.
Alright, see like the makeup and the hair and stuff? Yeah, okay. How I got him to fall in love with me. Exact same like get up and stuff, but maybe the clothes changed actually. And like the same makeup and everything, but you have takeaway food. I mean, food's good.
Damn, Lamau, I must be doing something right.
Absolutely. Got me fish? Fish? Oh, hooked.
Funny. I'm so weird too. I only listen to metal, lol.
Said no hot chicks ever other than you.
Lamau, I'm like a total weirdo.
Love that. Witchy. Ooh, RXD.
Oh my god, I know other people that listen to this one popular band.
Can you imagine that though if you had your own personal band that literally had one listener? I actually have that in my group of like old boys friends. They were playing like a song that became kind of a meme in our group when we meet during the summer and stuff. And then I decided to look up this band. And it turns out they have like 5 listeners on Spotify. It's literally my friend group. No one else listens to this song.
So we are the real Quirky girls, or Quirky boys in this case. Oh my god, it's so quirky. I am not like other girls. Other girls go shopping. I would rather play video games. Other girls wear high heels and short skirts. I wear sneakers and t-shirts. Other girls hang out in big groups. I am fine by myself. Other girls are, hey Julie, come sit with us. Friendly? Huh? Other girls like the same things that I do? Cool shirt, I love Pokemon. Oh, thanks, I love your nails. And actually, I like some of the things they do, too. Other girls are kind, beautiful, confident, lively, creative, smart, thoughtful, bold. Other girls are all unique in their own way, just like me. I guess I am like other girls.
That laughter was supposed to be more wholesome, I think. But it's such a cute comic, though. It's such a cute comic. I think it goes in general in life that you can recognize the similarities you have with people, but also what makes you stand out as a person. And I think this goes for any kind of group of friends, right? When you have a group of friends, you most likely have some things in common, right? That makes you like the other girls, yeah, 60. But you also have some stuff that makes you personally stand out in the group. You know, you have your own role and your dynamic and what your interests are and what you're good at or what you're less good at. And I think that's a good way to see social interactions and our little pack behavior as humans in general. And I think also it's okay to not be 100% unique with how many people exist in the world. I think society has changed a lot, especially with the digital world. Like back in the day when you used to live in a little village or something, everyone kind of stood out in their own way. But nowadays, it always feels, if you spend too much time scrolling social media, for example, that there's always someone that does something better than yourself. If you are a local musician, you're no longer going to compare yourself to the other local musicians. You're going to see the big bands on the big scene. And of course, that makes you feel bad about yourself. And that goes for a lot of things in life. So I think it's important to remember that perspective gets a bit skewed with how the world is today. And make yourself at home with the friends around you, because everyone deserves that.
Girls! Look at that tiny little plate. Me! I eat stuff. Woo!
Yeah, enjoy food. Food is good. Food is good, especially on vacation. God, you go on vacation to enjoy life. My God.
Other girls! Me!
Okay, I think both are probably very photoshopped.
Other girls Photoshop their legs this way, but I Photoshop them this way. Take that, other girls.
Jeep girls are just like normal girls, only prettier with tattoos and curves. More fun, can shoot a gun, love to drive their Jeeps and to get dirty. I don't think I've ever actually met anyone who made their personality a Jeep. Like, has anyone actually seen this?
When you're smashing an airport Burger King Whopper during a 7-hour layover and look up and everyone around you has Starbucks coffee. What else?
This is a very normal thing to do. When I traveled last time, the Burger King was the busiest place in the entire airport, actually. Do you want some dating tips? Oh, yes, indeed. Let's get the love flowing for the summer, shall we? Let's read this Tinder profile together. Gurl, 11 kilometers away. About me.
I am British Asian and I am not racist.
Alright, that's an odd way to point out the first sentence.
I swear I'm not a serial killer. Anyway, come date me. I know the difference between you, your, and you are, so I hope that you can do the same. I am an anarchist and probably the biggest nonconformist you'll ever meet, at least female-wise. I'm not like these average girls, so don't approach me like I'm an average girl.
What does that mean? So instead of coming up here and say, hi, you should do some really like outrageous greeting. Like, I don't know. What do you want?
I have a brain.
What do you mean?
I have a brain and I like to use it. I like art, learning, traveling, and food. If you want to know more about how deep I am, feel for real.
Did a 14-year-old write this dating profile? Holy shit, man.
Only message me if you're not going to say something stupid.
I don't even know what that means.
I am not racist. I also have a brain, unlike everyone else.
Gee, tone it down a little bit. You're supposed to portray like the best parts of you in your dating profile. I don't think this is the way to do it. I would also love to hear what the clarification on like a non-average greeting is. That just sounds like you have like an internal joke that you greet your friends with. Like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Boink. You know, it's something like that. That's a non-average greeting. How would you do that the first time you meet someone?
When everyone comes dressed like this to prom, and we're just not like other girls.
Why is this like a bright? It's so odd. It's like, we don't live up to the dress code. Okay.
Other people wear swim clothes to the beach. I wore a tuxedo. Just because.
From Trad West.
I dedicated my life to science. I raised 5 scientists.
That's how many families have 5 kids and how many families have 5 scientists as a kid. This meme is so weird, man. I also hate the insinuation. Hey there, woman. Instead of achieving things yourself, how about you just make another human to achieve the things? It's like, you know that people are allowed to live their own life, right? Like, you're not supposed to live through your kids like this. Family's nice. I think I want a family myself someday. But like, I don't think this is the message to get there, you know? This is really weird.
His ex, and here's me. You see?
Oh my god, it's another Tinder profile. Dating Guru Click is here to save the day. Don't fret.
24. I'm not your typical Tinder girl. I don't have a big butt or boobs, but I do have brains and a personality, unlike your ex-girlfriend.
Okay, I've heard the tip multiple times that don't talk about your ex when you go out on dates, right? Pretty standard tip. But I don't think I've ever felt the need to say the tip like, don't crap on someone else's ex that you don't even know. When they say don't bring up exes, maybe this is included under that umbrella term, you know? Have you thunketh that thought? Sabrina Carpenter had chicken fingers for breakfast. Sabrina Carpenter is not your typical 22-year-old girl. She is a cool 22-year-old girl. Because she had chicken for breakfast? I mean, I have hangover pizza. That's pretty cool. Does that make me quirky? Can you write an article about me? How I'm like not a typical 30-year-old man that I read memes and people accuse me of being a furry.
I was not a horse girl or dolphin girl. I was a obsessed with a triangle shirtwaist factory and Titanic girl.
Oh, I'm so grossly uninterested.
Do you know that girl, or were you that girl? Here's a bunch of people, and there's the girl, that one girl that always hangs out with boys because it's less drama.
Was there really that much drama at all at that age? I felt like the biggest drama was like when we went out in the woods and we were pretending sticks were sword and someone accidentally hit their finger and started crying. Like, that was the biggest drama. What are you talking about? Who had drama when they were 5?
It was me. Most definitely. Me. Woo!
This is in relation to that post. Apparently, a lot of people had complex dramas when they were 5.
Oh my god, you guys. I decided to... Oh my god. I decided to have no friends because I don't like the drama. Oh my god, look at me. I'm so quirky. I'm isolated in a cave. At least rocks don't talk crap about their friends.
Sorry, this is getting a little bit personal. I really need to get a comb for this thing. It looks like a creature more than a wig now.
You just don't get it,
That's Sabrina.
I'm not like other girls. I eat pizza.
Sabrina, how could you? I will never look at you the same way again, Sabrina, as a fellow woman. I could never forgive such a travesty. Disgusting. Your dream window seat, but here's my dream window seat. We're not the same.
Someone actually posted this. That is amazing. Someone actually put, this looks like it's a parody crap post from like a bad meme page on Twitter. Someone actually made this and be like, oh my god, I'm so much superior because I think about going to space sometimes and others just go on vacation. Oh, look at this disgusting normies.
I won't be the girl you marry, but I will be the girl you randomly remember in 20 years while you're settled with a family and wonder if she's even still alive.
Is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing.
I may not be the girl you marry,
It's another one?
but I will be the one you think about when you're doing your boring vanilla wife.
I feel like TikTok is enhancing quirky girls to a dangerous extent.
I am not the girl you'll end up with, but I am the one who made you question it all. The one who made you question that job you hate, or the house in the suburbs, that cookie-cutter dream you never wanted. I made you remember your wildness and think maybe for a second you should chase it instead of following what you know. Oh yes, indeed, unlock my inner beast, girl. No doubt I'm not a 10. Hell, I'm not even pretty or have the perfect figure, but I will get up early just to make sure your lunch is packed for work, make sure the house is clean and help you pay the bills, and stay loyal.
Wait, are you just insinuating everyone else is cheating? That's you know what we talked about the Tinder profile where the person was crapping on others people's exes, you know, that kind of thing. Is I feel it falls into a similar category.
I might not be the girl you end up marrying.
What? Is this a trend? Is this a TikTok trend I have thankfully up until this day missed?
I might not be the girl you end up marrying, but I will be that girl you think of 10 years from now and wonder how her life is going and wonder what life would have been like if we ended up together. Woo! What could have been? I'm a bit of a weird one. Normal is boring though. No, weird means you have character. I bring out your character, and if you don't have one, I'll test your patience.
I mean, I agree though that only striving, but I feel I relate to half of this, you know? I'm a little bit like,
Haha, normal is a synonym for boring.
But like, I'm not interested in testing people's patience. Come on now.
Most girls on Halloween, look at them. Oh my god, look at those girls. Oh, alright. Here my GF. Woo! Barbecuing. Yeah.
Girl, how about we just let people have fun? Those three girls just wanted to look hot and have fun with each other, and that last girl just wanted to have a funny night with her BF. Maybe we don't pit them against each other. Honestly, yeah, it's like it's so obvious. It's completely different like places and purposes. Like I don't get it. Both can be really nice.
Other girls, a blonde bimbo, has 100 boyfriends, cares about popularity, droogs, failed 80% of school, white, straight, alcoholic, plastic, and cis. Me, looks cute and emo, has one girlfriend, doesn't care about popularity. S.E. Asian, cis as well, fake, droogs.
What is a fake droog? Do you just like snort flour or something? What is a fake droog?
Gay, didn't fail school, natural, and watches adult films.
All this stuff, apart, I don't know what fake droogs are, but all this stuff feels incredibly normal. Maybe 100 boyfriends is a little overkill. That's rough.
You know, I'm a girl and straight. I'm not attracted to this ugly W word. In fact, I hate all women and wouldn't even be friends with one. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, girl. That doesn't sound good. You got some figuring out to do. Holy God.
Why teenage girls, after finding out they don't conform to an average criteria of an unrealistic stereotype of a woman?
I have awoken my true self.
The Elden Lord has awoketh.
Yes, I am a girl, but I like to sit like this.
That's the emoji, I think.
And here's me sitting. Look at that. Wow, I'm sitting. Oh, wow.
Alright, let's take a personality test. Your personality is quirky sitting. Ooh. Basic girl starter packs. Eats food when she's hungry. Disgusting. Enjoys things. Duh! Sleeps sometimes, but is awake sometimes. Make up your mind! Mostly made of water. That is so homogeneous. Disgusting. The rest of her is made out of starter packs. Look, here is coffee and boots and pizzas and Instagram and hair. She has hair. Ah! I am so outraged.
Back in the day, most girls idealized princesses. I wanted to be Wednesday Addams. You see, they liked this mainstream character over here. I liked this mainstream character, which is way better. At least they're not one of those rampant little silly people that's like, oh my god, look at Dahmer was so cute, inspiring.
Stop! God!
I am so glad I don't gotta wear makeup to be pretty.
I'm so glad I don't have to put other people down to feel better about myself. Yeah, you could have just left that part out and it would have been fine. It's like, oh, I like feeling pretty when I do my makeup. That would have been fine. It's roughly the same amount of words, but it's perfectly fine.
Other girls. CS Scars at 25 years old. 3 kids and house in the suburb. Hasn't slept in 6 years. Finally, my family is complete. Call me mom. Has anyone seen my iPhone charger? Propagate the human race. Eat hot chip and lie. What? Me? Teal Scars at 22 years old. 2 dogs and numerous hobbies. Chronically well rested. Boozy lunches. Boozy lunches? Boozy lunches with the girls. Don't call me late for breakfast. Seize the means of production. Sterilize the planet from orbit. What does that mean? What? That doesn't sound good. Only eats cold chip. Lie down. Be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. Duh, just like all the girls.
Oh, I love this though. It reads like such a massive meme. It's amazing. r/make new friends here.
29F looking for M friends. I don't get along with other women. 29 years old woman that's fat and tattooed is sometimes a butthole, looking for male friends. I am wanting to have someone to boost my ego, randomly message me when I'm bored, etc, etc. Message me with a selfie and something you're passionate about.
What do you mean? I don't get along with any females. I want some random male people to just text me random compliments and stuff to just boost your ego. What is this is such a weird way to say like, hey, I want to be friends. I think you can just sign up for one of those like AI chat services, honestly. That sounds more in line with what you're probably looking for. Although it's also Reddit, so I mean, you'll definitely find someone who's just gonna do this because whammon, so, you know, it's the right target demographic at least.
I may look normal, but my cooking skills can make you violently shit your pants.
Ooh, I like that. If you're gonna shit your pants, you might as well do it violently. It's the same thing with sinning, right? If you commit 1 sin, you go to hell. If you commit 1,000, you still go to hell, but you go down a legend. The same thing with pooping your pants. It's gonna be smelly anyway, might as well make it interesting. Museum date is a classic. Do you want to go to the museum with me? No, only kids do stuff like that. Do you want to go to the museum with me? Yes, can we look at the Byzantine liturgical objects first? Someone made this, what do you mean? I don't remember going to museums a lot as a kid, I'm gonna be honest. I go way more as an adult. What do you mean?
Every woman's dream, well, I got a baby, but my dream is puppies. Look at that, yes. You can only like one or another. It is a black and white choice. I'm a 24-year-old woman, but I love drinking pints and working men's clubs. You see, I know no 24-year-olds that like beer. It's unheard of. I may not be the girl you marry. Are we back to this? Alright, I may not be the girl you marry, but I'll be the one you think about when you're having silent dinner with your Kate Spade wife, wondering if I ever got my drinking under control.
That's not... That sounds more like a thought of concern.
Oh gee, all the friends I used to know, I hope they have
concerning thoughts about me in a few years when they're having family dinners. What? Some people are grossed out by mud.
Some people are grossed out by mud.
Oh, it reads it out. Great.
I'm grossed out by the mall.
What? I don't go to the mall, I play with mud. And like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the woods myself. I was a really little muddy child when I was a child. I didn't like the mall particularly, but it's a really weird, like, you know, screw all you mall people. I have dirt.
You're getting dressed up in a slutty costume to go to a party and probably cheat on your boyfriend. I am fully clothed, getting ready to spend my night with my boyfriend because I respect and actually love my boyfriend. No, we're not and never will be the same.
This is also weird.
Like, oh my god, everyone else is a cheater. If you want to dress up to be a slutty potassium banana for Halloween, freaking go for it. Why do you care?
Also, I like how I think this is probably filtered to heck as well. Well, what isn't filtered to heck nowadays? Oh yes, indeed, our beauty standards are basically a catfish. You're welcome. Every other girl, I need a vacation to the beach. Me, I need a vacation to Salem, Massachusetts. Oh, because of the dark, like, in the Quirky, yeah, that's good.
Other girls, Tommy. Me, oh, Tommy, okay. What do you eat pizza? Is that... Oh my god, everyone, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, Kevin, I know we've been dating for a while, but I have this dark secret that I know no other girls do that I just have to admit before we go further. It's very personal. I ate pizza! Ah! That was my deepest, darkest secret. The daughter my parents wanted. The daughter they got.
Ah, I can totally relate. I also like to horrify my parents by wearing pants. Teacher, we are going to watch a movie. What do you want to watch? Other girls.
Something romantic or drama, for example, Titanic.
Me, The Death of Stalin, Jojo Rabbit, and Downfall. Ooh, dark.
Oh, is that a word we can make when it's like dorky and XD,
But it's also dark, so it's like, no, how would that combine? How would like, dwarky? Is that a word? I don't know. It's like quirky but dark. So bad.
Good girls slip and slide, bad girls grip and ride. You see, it's a witch, and it's funny because it's like an innuendo, and it's like your husband's broom, and yeah. There's the pretty girls, and there's the popular girls, and I look like
Gregor Samsa in the Metamorphosis, Franz Kafka. You know, the good thing if you're a giant bug is that you don't need to wear pants.
You don't have to disappoint your parents like the girl in the last post. Basically, I am a straight lesbian. I'm a lesbian who only likes men but enjoys the lesbian aesthetic. Hashtag serious emoji. Wait. There we go. Nailed it.
When the T in the LGBT is "'tis all about me." God, that sucked. About as much as this post sucked. Nails. Other girls. Me. You see, they go to prom and stuff and dress up, and I dig in the yard. I mean, both are fine. They're perfect. It just depends on the day. Sometimes you're in the countryside digging potatoes because fresh potatoes are delicious, and sometimes you dress up for a fancy occasion because it's a fancy occasion. It's like none of these are excluding the other.
Most girls on Valentine's Day are roses, chocolate, jewelry, and lingerie. Me, look at this big heart sushi.
This just looks nice though.
Oh, it's your little book. Life is the art of pretending to be normal.
I mean, is that what everyone feels at this point, I think? Probably.
Other girls wears makeup, fakes tan. A cheerleader wears jewelry, goes to parties. Disgusting. Here's me.
Very sus. Among Us.
Other girls, oh my god, I can't eat in front of guys. Me, nom nom nom. Oh yes, indeed, girl, enjoy the food.
I mean, I think you're supposed to enjoy food. I can struggle sometimes with like a bit of anxiety if I'm meeting someone new and it's at a place where you're supposed to eat and it's like, no, the anxiousness. But I don't think this is it.
When I finally become friends with a girl, but remember why I'm not friends with this species.
What on earth is going on TikTok? Okay, well, I'm actually not surprised. It's more like a confirmation of previous disappointment.
So, cook, tend farm, doctor, make preserves, crochet, and play the zither. God, Charleston, shake a cocktail, wisecrack, drive a car, play bridge, earn the own living. Marriage inducements of the older and younger generations. You see, it's outrageous. Who dares drive a car? I am the kind of girl who would rather sip coffee in sweatpants, cuddle on the couch, and read my book than go out and party.
This is literally just called being 30. How most girls wish their wedding would like to be. Na 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 na. Walking elegantly. Le Priest. How I want my wedding to be. Oppa Gangnam Style. Le Priest. Gangnam styling forward. Anyway, there are more memes. What do you want for Christmas? What normal girls think of? Clothes and Macs and phones? Disgusting. Here's what I think of. A shirt with My Chemical Romance, a pew pew thing, a little CD, and My Chemical Romance magazines. You see? It's all My Chemical Romance. Who dares have a clothing piece that is not My Chemical Romance? Disgusting.
What puberty did to my friends, blah and love and boys. What puberty did to me, I went from drooling child to McDonald's penguin with USB.
I relate to this post.
A Libra may not be the one you marry, but they will be the one you'll be thinking about in 20 years from now. What's with this? Why is everyone in this video so obsessed with just like, oh my god, you'll think of me when you have a boring wife? How about you focus on just, I don't know, build a fun life for yourself so nobody's thinking about like past shite. What are you talking about? Live your life. A Libra may not be the one you marry, but they'll be the one you'll be thinking about in 20 years from now while you're listening to oldies and holding a drink that tastes like regret as you look over to the ugly lump of a you're stuck with. You see your ugly lump of a wife.
You know, someone is focused on living their best life when they're hyper-focused on thinking about what an ex-future's wife could look like, and in your mind make them as ugly as possible and hope that the other person is gonna be miserable. Who does this? This is so weird. This is not even like being salty about a bad breakup. This is like being salty about a potential future. It's so weird. I eat ass and go to church. We are not the same. I eat ass in church. What the God, humanity is broken.
We are not the same. You see, here this girl is like boys and wine and beer and more boys and so many boys. And here over here is the graduation, money, and one boy and a heart that I stole from someone. Murder is fun. And then books.
Absolute. If you really are living a happy life, why do you feel the need to crap on everyone else? It's really weird and I don't think anyone really buys it.
I'm not like other girls. I am much, much worse.
Bet.
Other girls in high school and college? Me in high school and college. I want coffee.
Oh my God. That is like hyper normal. Everyone in university drinks coffee like a freaking inverse water fountain that sucks in liquid. What gets covered in dirt but always stays clean?
Me, a body in a coffin.
Him.
Me.
Him, soap.
Me.
Him, what is wrong with you?
I don't know, I'm just quirky. I like to fantasize about homicide. Your girlfriend and me.
Alpha girlfriend.
Most girls on Valentine's Day, roses, chocolate, jewelry, and lingerie. Oh my God, ladies, we have seen this one before. Do you think it's the sushi heart thing? No, it's not. Look at this steak. Looks more like a butt. Being the black sheep of the family is like being famous. There's always someone talking poo about you.
Nice guy.
Not like other girls.
I am special. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Those two subreddits would get along incredibly well. Or no, I think they would like eat each other alive, rather. You know, it's kind of like fight fire with fire kind of thing. They would just snuff each other out.
I'm not a pumpkin spiced, excited for fall kind of girl. I'm more of a hard liquor around the bonfire with the hoodie kind of girl.
Both sounds like a vibe, not gonna lie.
Don't get too attached to me. I am borrowed from another galaxy, from another life, from another time. Yes! I am also from another galaxy. Ah!
What does that mean? What does that, why?
Oh my God, I'm from another galaxy because my star sign contains stars from other galaxies.
No, they don't! Every star you can see in the night sky is literally within the Milky Way. At least the ones you can see with your bare eye. Maybe that's a decent clarification.
You found Metallica through Stranger Things? I found Metallica through Guitar Hero and Alcoholic Family Members!
We're not the same! What do you mean? Is this a bragging thing?
Oh my God, you found your music through Innocent Means? I have alcoholism in my family. This is not a bragging, right? I hope they're doing okay. You own a Jeep? That is cute. Barbie had one too.
Here is just a bunch of girls enjoying beach.
You are headed for hell.
Because they're wearing bikinis on the beach, I guess. When is this taken? This looks like it's a bit back in the day. Maybe 80s? Is it taken in the 80s? Maybe earlier. Maybe it's more like the 60s. If someone is really good at cars, I guess you can tell by the cars. To me, I can only tell that the cars are old and it's not the 50s. How other girls look trying to impress boys? Okay. How I look and actually get the boys. Oh, I felt something in my spine snap. Well, laddies, lads and lads, I do hope you learned something amazing about life today. Oh yes, indeed, humanity is indeed on its downfall. And until next time, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, because you do indeed deserve it. And I will see you in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.